Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Fable Anniversary, a game I am really excited to bring to the channel because this is probably one of my most favourite games of all time. Not only my favourite in the series, but ranks pretty damn high in my favourites of all time. So if you've never played the Fable series, then have you been living under a rock? So basically, you play as a hero, you go out in the world, you do quests, you perform deeds for people, but what kind of stands out in most other RPG games is the morality system. So the morality plays a huge part in this game and also the franchise as well. You do good deeds, people will love you for it, they'll respect you. You do evil deeds, people will start to fear you, they'll run away screaming, that kind of thing. But not only does it affect the world around you, but it also affects your physical appearance. So, the more good you do, you grow like a halo above your head, your skin's all glowing and perfect, you got butterflies floating around. Whereas if you're evil, you start growing horns, your skin becomes all just grey and cracked, and you got flies buzzing around, and yeah, it's fun. So I've played this game quite a lot, obviously, as you can probably tell. I also wrote, to shamelessly plug myself, I wrote a guide on Steam to kind of 100% this game. So I am going to try and do a complete 100% of this game. So we're going to do all the quests that we can do. We're going to get all the collectibles. Hopefully all the legendary weapons. There are a couple that might be a struggle, but I'm going to try and get them anyway. And yeah, we'll just try and do as much as we can with what we're given. So let us just jump straight in. So yeah, with the anniversary edition, there's two difficulty settings. There's normal, which is chicken. I don't know why they call it chicken, but hero in training, play Fable Anniversary how it was originally, or heroic. These are the true test for real heroes. Not only are resurrection files no longer in the game, but the enemies are far tougher and health potions more scarce. Heroic, your health will be low. I am going to play it on heroic because I don't find it all that difficult. There are a few close calls, but I think if you know what you're doing, it's not too big of a challenge, or too daunting, I should say.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
Okay, yes, so as you can see, we start the game as a child. So I'll go over the UI just very quickly. So bottom left, F1, F2, F3, that's context sensitive items. So when you do certain things like fishing, you may get a context sensitive. So if you just press like F1, you'll do the fishing. Obviously, bottom left as well, you'll see the gold icon. We have no money, we're piss poor. So this is the mini map. So the green dots are relatively people that you want to speak to. They may have something of importance to say. Top left of the minimap with the eye icon and the number 1 in it, that basically shows how many people can see you. So if you're going to commit a crime, you're going to want to make sure that's like fully closed. or like it's the 0, so like no one can see you doing anything. Top right of the minimap is the day night icon. Obviously, you know, as the day progresses, turns into night. Shops will close during the night time, but you can break into shops, but I'll go over more of that in a bit. Gold flashing icon on the minimap shows the quest location. So quests are split into 3 categories in this game: gold, silver, bronze. Again, I'll go over more in depth about what they are later on.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
Okay, so we will keep an eye out for that. Also, the kids in this game are fucking creepy.
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece.
So, the idea of Oakvale, or the idea of this introductory section, is to kind of teach us about the morality system. Our dad explains to us that he'll give us a gold coin for each good deed that we do, but we can also get a gold coin for each bad deed that we do. Normally what I would do is I would do a bit of both. So there is a way you can get both coins for kind of each scenario. But there is something that I want to try and do in a short while, but I want to try and get as many good points as I can.
Just don't tell my wife.
So the way you can get both coins is you can take his bribe and he will give you the coin. And then you can also go down to the wife, who is just over here.
Where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman, I don't doubt. I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing.
Nothing.
If you find him, let me know, won't you?
So we will tell the wife about her
You
husband.
have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
So you've just performed your first good deed. Remember, talk to your father to receive your reward.
Honestly.
So yeah, you can get both coins for that scenario. You can get the coin from the husband, and then you can go and tell the wife anyway, and the game will just be like, hey, you've just performed a good deed, well done. And you can still get the coin from your dad for that. So it's a busted system.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour? I've got to, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad. Just stand between those 2 stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
Won't be long.
My cousin says that the barrels in these warehouses might have stuff in them. Quick, while he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl. Come on. Let's go and
So
fix
what we
that.
have to do here is, if we want the good deed, we just have to stand perfectly still. So the kid tells us there are barrels in the farmhouses.
Will you prefer to be smashing things?
For the bad deed, obviously you're going to smash up those barrels, and one of those barrels will
There's
be
still time
a
before he
gold
gets
coin.
back.
To get both of them at the same time,
No fun
you just have to be
at all.
quick. Smash up the barrels in the 3 farmhouses, grab the coin, and then run back here before the timer runs out. So you can see on the right side there's a timer.
Now you stupid good deed then.
So despite the kids' very tempting words, I managed to hold true.
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a big favour. I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
Awesome. So final interaction we have is up here. Now, I don't know how to get both coins for this. I'm sure there are people out there who know. But basically, yeah, we just talk to this little kid.
Love me.
I'm smaller than him. But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good.
Yeah, so this introduces combat. You can attack any person in this game.
Sorry, I'll leave him alone.
And you can essentially
Please
kill
don't
any
hit me
person
again.
except for, like, main characters.
Thank you. You stopped him good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
So this is the teddy bear that the girl wanted us to find. Yeah. So last thing we need to do for the good deed is just to hand this in wherever she's wandered off to. There she is. She does tend to wander, so you may have to find her.
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
Let's change your stuffing. So one thing I am going to do is because I don't really, one of the things I always tend to do, I always tend to gravitate towards the good side ending. So what I'm going to do for the benefits of yourselves is I'm going to have kind of like parallel playthroughs. I'm going to have one, like the main one you're going to see is probably going to focus on the good side, but then what I'm also going to do is kind of like at the end of each episode, where it's relevant, I'm going to have the evil side choices that you make. So like there's a couple of quests shortly that have us pick either a good side or a bad side. So I'm going to have I'm going to show the good side in the main video, and then probably at the end of each episode I'm going to have, you know, the alternate side.
Well done, lad.
So that you can kind of experience it without me having to do two separate playthroughs.
Think you may have enough there, son. Have you spoken to the trader?
Because as much fun as it would be, you know, even I couldn't manage 2 full playthroughs of this. So now that we've got the gold coins, talk to the trader, who has an amazing moustache.
Buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self. Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday. And it seems you haven't got her a present yet. It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here. Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face, for only 3 gold pieces.
Wow, 3 gold coins for a box of chocolates.
Young sir,
What is this economy?
wish your
That is
sister a happy
busted.
birthday from me.
Okay, so as you can see on the minimap now, there's only one green icon. Well, there was a green icon. It's covered by the gold marker now.
Hello, little brother. I hope you have.
So this is Teresa. If you've played this series, you'll know exactly who she is
I'm sorry if I woke you up
and
last
why
night.
she's so
It was
important.
another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that though. I'm still waiting for my present. I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now. Wait, there's something wrong.
Also, I want to point out there are a lot of cutscenes at the beginning of the game, and I do apologise for that, but I can't do anything about
What's really
that.
happening? They're here. You've got to hide.
Also, the award for Oakvale's hide and seek champion goes to this kid
Got one.
for hiding behind that fence and somehow getting away with it.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
He was alone. Yep, so Oakvale's on fire. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Give a 5-star Yelp review. God, imagine that, you're on holiday to Oakvale and then bandits just absolutely destroy it. I'd be like, yeah, I'd like a refund, please.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
I don't know, the last time an old man told me to take his hand didn't end well for me.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on. I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well,
You'd hope he'd know what he's doing. If he's the head of the guild, like, I'd hope he knows what he's doing.
You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's the Guildmaster. He'll act as basically our mentor, and he'll give advice if we need it. Say if. But he does, like, chime in occasionally at the worst possible times.
It's time to wake up.
Also, this is Whisper. I hate her with an absolute passion. Like, I just cannot articulate enough just how much I hate her. Like, my burning hatred for her is what keeps me warm during the winter. My hatred for her burns hotter than 1,000 suns.
Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me.
Follow me!
Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go.
Right, so now that we've actually got control again, after like 10 minutes of cutscenes.
This is the guild shop. When you're older, you can buy stuff here.
Oh yeah, I should probably highlight some of the key features of the guild. So yeah, so this is the shop. He sells things at an extortionate rate. I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from him or sold anything to him. I would just not recommend it. So one thing we're going to do is, I know, another cutscene. Ah.
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
Yeah, so Scythe, we won't see him until the Lost Chapters portion of the game, which is like midpoint game. So it's kind of good to watch that little cutscene because you can kind of see who Scythe is and you'll just know who he is. So there's a couple of things we can do here. First thing is a little time trial, a little roast kind of thing.
In this guild, I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds. Beat that. Right then, get to the demon door and back and talk to me in 50 seconds.
Okay, so it doesn't cost anything to try this. So it's worth doing because if you manage it, you get like 25 coins out of it, which is pretty good. But the demon door, if you don't know where the demon door is or what the demon door is, it's this talking stone door over here. I'll probably in the next episode, I'll probably go into more details what demon door is. But basically, you go to a door, they give you like a little riddle or a puzzle. You solve it, they open up, and you get a treasure inside. Some of the treasures are really good, like weapons and armor sets, but some of them are, well, pretty dog shit. Oh shit, I've gone the wrong way. No!
No chance! You didn't even get to the demon door!
What? Piss off.
You again? Right then.
Alright, so apparently I didn't get close enough. I never know how close you have to get. But apparently that wasn't close enough, so we're gonna have to get closer. I think you have to get off the stepping stones. So you'll see the stepping stones, and I think you have to get off them on the other side. I don't think I was quite off them last time. So I think here. Hopefully Whisper won't get in the way, because she has a tendency of getting in the way. Because she does like follow us around for some unknown reason.
I'm the faster! That's amazing! How did you do it? I lost my bet.
It's called holding down the right mouse button and running. You might want to try it sometime. It's really amazing. Okay, so the next thing we can do is scattered around the grounds are these cooking apples. You want to get 4 of them. For one very, very special reason. So you'll notice on the minimap there's a green dot up in this top right corner. That will give us one of the best items in the game.
I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week.
Also, if you couldn't tell, that was dripping with sarcasm.
I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4. If you find enough, can you bring them back here? I'll reward you.
Oh. So I didn't mean to punch her.
Thanks. Thank you so much. The guildmaster will get his pie.
Oh, he likes his pie, does he? I bet he likes a nice cream pie. So, my understanding is this is the only blueberry pie in the game. I like to challenge myself to try and keep that pie for the entirety of the game. Admittedly, it'll probably be a rotten mess, but yeah, it's a fun little challenge I like to do for myself. Also, you can roll.
You've fine. All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep
Alright,
going.
Whisper, come here. Guildmaster says I have to hit you a few times. Oh, this dummy. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry, Whisper. Hashtag not sorry.
Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this.
Wow, the best weapon in the game. A stick.
Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature.
God, the sun's like radiating off his bald head.
Collect these orbs,
It's like, it's glowing off his head.
now pick it up.
I'm going blind from looking at his bald head.
Well done, lad.
My
Now,
eyes!
that's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting.
So it's an unknown threat and you're sending the most inexperienced, ill-prepared child in to deal with it. Okay, it's Beatles. Yeah, so when you pick up a quest or when you enter a quest area, you'll get this quest start screen, or like a scroll. It basically tells you what you need to do, what the objectives are, and what the rewards are. So the 20 next to the bag of gold, that's how much money you're going to get out of it. The gold head with the number 30 next to it, that's renown. So renown is basically how well known you are. So the more renown you have, the more popular and legendary you become. And then boasts, so I'll go more into boasts later on, but some quests you can do boasts, which kind of act as little wages. But I'll explain more when they become more relevant. Because the last thing I want to do is dump a load of irrelevant information in one episode. So the red dots on the map are, naturally enemies. So we just have to kill these beetles. And there's a little tracker on the right there, tell us how many we've killed. So yeah, this is the quest completed screen. So when you complete the quest, you'll get this screen, tells you what rewards you get. The little green circle with the man into it next to the 9, that's the experience that we get. So green is general experience. But again, that'll become more relevant next episode. I always like to roll through the doorways. I don't know why. It's funny. It's just a little thing I like to do.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want,
I think you'll find it's called hazard pay.
Servants could use your help with something.
Pocket money. I think it's hazard pay, mate. I'm like a 10-year-old kid. So if there's anything you missed and you want to redo or you want to do, you can right-click the button and say no, and it'll just give you a bit more time to finish off what you want to do. But if you want to move on to the next bit, just click yes.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones.
Piss off.
We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river. but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Right, so I'm going to end the episode here. So the next bit is going to be the final guild trade. So the next part of the guild trading is quite lengthy. So I always like to try and split guild training up into 2 segments. So yeah, thank you for watching this first episode. Again, I do apologise that there were so many cutscenes, but there's going to be more. But yeah, hope you'll have a wonderful day. Look after yourselves. And I will see you next time.